We love hip hop.
Amari, what you saying, brother?
Well, I'm all right, man. Who's your winner again? Who won?
You're gonna get me unfollowed in this bitch. Don't get me Ellioted.
Well, yo,
I said what I said already. Rewind the tape.
you're worried, eh? You're worried.
I got Kendrick winning by a slight margin. If you take all of the bullshit out, okay, and I'm not gonna say the man crushed him like, oh yo, look what happened to you. Like, nah, fam. Like the man just dropped more tracks. He dropped different styles of tracks, and I could appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? But Drake,
to it.
yeah, Drake came with a valiant effort though. Like, Family Matters is a banger in hindsight too.
I liked Family Matters when it first came out, and even the Heart Part 6. I thought people slept on them straight up, right? But it's part of the hate for Drake. A lot of hate is on Drake, Toronto and worldwide, like everywhere, because of success. I'll give him that. But Kendrick was winning the hip hop battle, right? And I knew he was going to win from a long time ago, like for a good while.
Why did you say that?
Why? Because
Yes.
from the beginning of Drake's career, I knew even before that, soon as this boy becomes big, he's going to get hated on in America. All of this stuff I seen years ago. Me and my brother used to say this. This guy from Degrassi, he's going to be signed to Cash Money. Oh, here comes the hate. That was a long time ago I seen this. Award shows, you've seen it in the award shows. You've seen BET not give him awards when he was the best artist of the year. You've seen a lot of American shows just look over Drake. So I seen this all coming.
Yeah, he stopped going to the Grammys. I think it was that he stopped going to. He stopped submitting his shit even.
So what do you think about the Drake support in Toronto? I mean, the Kendrick support.
The Kendrick support is crazy over here, especially with the song going #1. But there's a reason that I feel that some of this is happening. And now that I've had conversations with my co-hosts and stuff like that. Big salute to DJ Czar, big salute to Dusty Wallace, big salute to producer B3, right? I got to speak to them on the scene and behind the scenes. And bruh, there's a lot of foundation I feel that might have been able to help him out if like there was other niggas out here swinging for him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said. I mentioned that a couple times on our platform. I said no one came out for Drake. The only one was what's his name again?
YG35.
YG. That's it. No one came on his side. So you know, like,
fam, it got so nasty. It got so ugly that not only that people didn't support him, on the other side of things, there was a shorty, and I'm not even gonna name her name here and give her any clout, but she made a song dissing him.
I seen that. That's just for clout. That's just for clout, right?
Yeah, heavy clout bomb right there.
But you know what? This is to show you the support because I've done some reviews recently, and the numbers for Drake's reactions is lower than Kendrick's reactions. So everybody likes the Kendrick, what's called
They're Not Like Us.
Yeah, because I was doing the lyrics. I was actually reading the lyrics, you know, try to go with the lyrics word by word, and everybody likes the not like us, and the what's called Meet the Grams, and Drake was doing all right, but that's to show you the energy even on the net.
Let me ask you. You see my tweet on the screen right here, and I'll read it. Okay, I put it in my stories earlier. It's gotten a good share of response. You know what I'm saying? 300 something views, just a little bit higher than my usual. It says, you guys at OVO found the time to do every American outlet, but turn down the home team for interviews.
Didn't we say this?
Burnt out.
Didn't we mention this? Didn't I mention this?
And I'm not talking about Drake because Drake don't do interviews with anybody. That's the whole.
That's part of no.
That's the talk.
No, wait, hold on, Freddie. He talked to academics. He gave academics a lot of info.
He gave him info, yes.
A lot of info.
I'm not. He didn't give academics an interview. Like he never called in. He even promised to call this nigga a few times and never called him.
He should have called you. He should have dialed in with you. Somebody from here. You're the lawyer, man.
Junior said, "Damn, Friday with Metro." No, I'm team home team, Team Toronto.
You're changing it up, man.
I'm Team Toronto,
Don't
fam.
come off the boat, the OVO boat, man.
No, because at the end of the day, I've been out here going crazy. And thanks for the donation, Pastor Energy. He says, love the energy, subscribe. Something's wrong. I just can't believe Drake is guilty of all this. I don't believe it neither.
I don't believe that stuff.
I think all that is just stuff for the internet.
No. Yeah, I don't really believe both sides. Like, if you know the history of Drake or certain other stuff, and even Kendrick Lamar, it's just they made that up because of streams and views and attention and stuff. But there's the thing on the stage, everybody's accusing Drake of the 17-year-old that he was on the stage with, but you could count 1,000 other artists probably was on stage with 17-year-olds too.
Let me show you something, Sean. We got a healthy amount of people in this live right now for We Love Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? And we've been out here going on 8 years, putting in 2 episodes a week for the last 3. We've been going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I've been defending this nigga like crazy, and still defend this nigga. I'm not like a switch sider, turncoater, or any of that type of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel that if the media over here and some of these artists that are out here got more empowered, right? Like, for example, like Drake was does the jumps on one of these guys feature on their album.
Yes.
Here's the 16. It doesn't have to be something too complicated. Here's the 16.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure the label clears it. You're not signed to me.
Mm-hmm.
You're Toby. Here's a hook.
But didn't he put that out, that offer, a couple months ago? You were
yes.
About
if these niggas make peace over their decades-long beef,
see,
it's not that easy. It's not that easy.
Yeah.
No, they didn't ruin shit. It's not that easy, fam.
Mm.
Okay, you killed a bunch of my friends, and then on the other side, you killed a bunch of my friends. But Drake said, "Let's do a song together." I am in jail, okay, as far as one party, salute to Doovie, right? I'm in jail with a whole bunch of gangbangers, but let me do the song. Let me say yes.
Yeah.
Not even the song's done. Let me just say yes. And then go get my my canteen tomorrow and whatever, and everything just curry. Let me go and take my shower and everything tomorrow, and everything's just curry.
Yep. Yeah. You're
That's
right.
not gonna happen, fam. Niggas is gonna bang out this nigga. They're gonna bash his head off of a toilet bowl or something, bro.
So what do you think of the aftermath now that Drake basically popular opinion lost? Like, what's this gonna do for Toronto? Like,
It's exposed us, fam. It's exposed that one, we don't have enough strong figures out here that can speak on his behalf, as far as like the artist and the media,
mm-hmm.
to be able to make a difference out here.
And we energize the West Coast. I'm gonna put this out there. If you guys are using this whole beef and this not like us to revitalize the West, it's because of Drake. It's off the energy of the beef with Drake. So,
and it goes back to the long time Canadian dick riding,
yes,
which has been happening for way too long. We never embraced our own shit, and now we're being exposed because he's the most famous artist in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. So now if something happens where they try to peel back and then they go look at the city where it came from, it's not his fault that we never took our own identities and we're acting like Dipset and all the shit that I was saying in my other rant. It's not his fault. It just happened. That's just what it was.
So
you know what I'm saying?
When we're talking about a mole now, we know there's other beef. Certain people are hiding. They were like,
no. Hold on. Don't move on. Respond to that.
Go. What do you say?
Respond to that. What do you think about that? That we didn't embrace our shit.
Yeah, we haven't embraced it.
I can see a nigga embracing their shit.
No, I seen it. It got worse. It got worse over the last maybe 4 years, right? Especially when we started doing our pod, because I'm an OG. I seen everybody embracing the South, doing a lot of the auto tune. Like, you don't even know if this is Toronto hip hop, right? Because I stopped listening to Toronto hip hop about 2010,
Right.
2012, right? So when I start seeing like all these other guys, which they're good, like Mula came around 2010, right? But like, the new class what is on your platform, not all of them, but what I see promoted on a lot of the pages, I seen a lot of copycat stuff. I could not listen to it. Like it was just too copycat of. It's not our identity.
From Chief Keef wannabes to Lil Durk wannabes.
And Toronto's a city with great artists, guys who are lyricists. We come from a city which was the screwface capital because it was hard to come out of the city. You had to prove yourself. You couldn't just put out any cartoon lyrics from you.
Mm-hmm.
Am I lying?
You're not lying, fam. R.I.P. King Rain. Big salute to the homie Click. He sent me a picture the other day of me and King Rain. I wish I could find it right now. It's just too deep in my catalog right now. But I was like, holy shit, I didn't even remember taking that picture. But that man right there, R.I.P. once again, was a true lyricist.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna add. I want to dig a little bit more deep when they say this mole stuff, right?
Okay.
Where's the info coming, right? And the puppeteers behind it, like Future, staying quiet. He was quite like a B, right? And certain people.
Which Future?
Now,
you gotta specify.
Future from Atlanta. Future from Atlanta. He stayed quiet. Now he has an album coming out, right? Then we have another person called A.W.O.L, who's friendly with all these people. And he's basically from Toronto. Has no one ever thought, sorry to say, that he could be some type of influence as the mole that we talk about? He knows everywhere down in the 6 too. He's from Toronto. No one's talking about him. It's all quiet.
There's two things. I think that he can't trust the people around him. I feel that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? He might have to like just watch the people around him and watch what their intentions are. Everybody. Two.
So are you telling me, Friday, that Weeknd are able and Drake don't have neutral, no neutral
people? Yeah, of course, for sure. And the leak could be coming from there. But with everything that's transpired, with all of this stuff that this whole Ebony 242K and all these different things, like all this whole expose, I really don't think there was a mole.
Well, you never know. Like I said,
I just think that the nigga Kendrick's just one of those cerebral niggas, bro. He might make you think that there's a mole, and now you got to act like there was.
Yeah, you're all right. So you think Kendrick will be all right when he comes to the 6, when he makes his visit for his tour and everything?
Absolutely,
you're right. You're actually right.
He's not going to go perform in some hole in the wall club. The nigga's gonna be at the ACC. I seen him the last time he was it the last time? No, 2 times ago when he was at the ACC. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think 2019 or 2018. I was like, holy shit. This is when he dropped the Damn album, around that time. This little 5-foot muff, he put on a crazy show.
So, okay, I'm going to ask you this. Do you think this is going to make people step up their game with bars? Because we're seeing people come out, they want to battle. Like, this is make it more competitive. Do you think like a lot of artists, even Toronto, will step up the level of like quality when it comes to hip hop because of this? Because you got to prove yourself now. Now, Americans are looking over here. They don't want to see no bull crap. They don't want to hear no bull crap.
Yeah, but their level of lyricism ain't there neither. Half of their shit is like just so too. It's not like everybody's at some super high level of lyricism. Everybody's rap is trash more times.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna rap better than some Florida nigga or some nigga from some other place. Right. Their raps are trash too.
So that's
everybody's dumbed down their shit to where Drake and Kendrick are rapping. Even Drake's competition with this whole 20v1, the other niggas that he had to battle, you know what I mean? With all due respect to Future, they're not going to be able to come back with witty enough raps for us to be like, oh, and then let's do a video breaking down what Future said to Drake. Like, no, lyricism is not a forte in rap anymore.
You're right. And that's why there's like, for example, when people are saying Kendrick's super lyrical, And the other time when I was talking to you, I said I can name a couple people like Kendrick. They just don't have the machine behind them. They never had the machine behind them. Like Rascas, Planet Asia. J. Cole at one point was not getting the spotlight too. I remember, like, when he first got signed to Rockefeller, he was known as the young kid, but it took a while. To me, recently, people are praising J. Cole. J. Cole been up over 10 years. It's the last, 4 years? You been hearing about J. Cole?
Well, he stepped into his lyricism, man. He, he did a lot of like stuff for Rockefeller in the beginning, just so that he can get on. By the second album, I would say he started being more himself, but then he still had the song with TLC and a few different like gotta do it for the label type moves, right? Like Mr. Nice Watch. Ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro. You and Jay-Z talking about how nice your watch is. He wasn't being himself. So by the time Forest Hill Drive dropped and he started to be himself, it was like, okay, this is the J. Cole we've been waiting for.
But you could agree the machine could help give you inspiration to even become a better, lyricist, as you call it.
No, Jay, I think he was a special case because he could have just kept on going with what the label wanted him to do,
right.
And just disappear in the mix, and he could have been, who would he have been? He would have just somebody. He would have been somebody who just came and went.
Like Wale.
I won't give Wale. Wale has a little bit more staying power than that.
Big Crit.
Crit. You know where he would be like, what's his name? That was signed to MMG from.
I know you touched
Styley.
Yeah.
He'd be a Styley. You know what I'm saying?
So what do you think is the conclusion now for Drake right now? I feel he's gonna move because of all this attention. I think he's gonna move from that embassy.
Also, what I'm gonna say, as the quote unquote OVO lawyer with the whole thing with the moving thing, the thing in LA, that was always a thing. He was selling that house before the whole beef and the shooting at the house and all that type shit. So the news is doing some nasty work again. I actually seen it on CP24 making it like earlier today, talking about him selling his house, like as if he just put the house up for sale since him and Kendrick started getting into beef.
Yeah.
Like,
but
nah.
I'm talking about the embassy in Toronto. I feel he's gonna move from there.
I don't think so, bro.
I'm betting you right now. He's gonna move from there. Just like I said, Kendrick's gonna win. Right? I'm Kendrick's lawyer now.
No, because you see the things with the embassy, like that's a little bit more commitment. You feel me? Like the man went head to head with the city for that place, bro.
Too much spotlight. I think he's gonna move from there.
I agree that it's too much spotlight, but like when you invest that much time, that much like, okay, I'm staying here no matter what. Can I get the walls taller? All that shit. It's like
you could just go out to the bushes, man. You could go out to the bushes, build a whole castle in the bush.
You might have to like stay there, even though like those bullets might be flying at the crib. You might like damn, I paid $10 million for this shit, man.
That's nothing for him. He's a half a billionaire or whatever. He could just go buy some big house in the bushes somewhere in Ontario where no one could ever go.
So you say just dump it.
He's gonna dump that and he's gonna go move somewhere where it's in the bushes. Yeah, if he's staying in Canada.
And at the same time. And I'm gonna pull up the embassy here. I'm just pulling up the embassy in the background here. Listen, I'm not doxing him, okay? The internet knows where the man lives. Bro, it's kind of a. Why is it so easy to get there?
Yeah, like I'm surprised people could even get onto like right where the door is.
Yeah, but fam, you've driven through the Bridal Path before. Everybody's driven through the Bridal Path.
Yeah.
Right? None of those houses are like obviously there's always a fence and then you have to drive up the fence to get to wherever the person's house is. But you can see the fences from the road and you can see a lot of these people's houses beyond the fence. Like you can actually see the house. It's not far enough down like in the bush where like you can't see the house. You can only just see the driveway. You could it's like an inspiration drive when you drive down Bridal Path. Just to be like, yo, this is the kind of house I'm gonna be living in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But our hood asses shouldn't be able to just drive through there.
That's what I'm saying. Loud music in the 2 o'clock in the morning. Come on, man. There's neighborhoods with less than that. You can't do that.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Mans are just driving through there, smoking weed in the car, playing like fam. I've used that road as a post road as like a shortcut to get back to Lawrence. It's just not even it's an afterthought. It's not even a thought.
So like right now, Kendrick put out that you could use his music, took off all the copyrights on it, so you could use it for reactions. I don't know about Drake, but what do you think about that?
Is this confirmed?
Yes, it's confirmed. It's true, facts. Because I already done it. No copyright infringement.
Wow.
That's why people are really getting rich off of it. They're right. They are right. And I see the algorithm, what's going on. It's very good.
I might have to go do a Not Like Us reaction.
Not Like Us, all of his tracks you could use as a reaction.
I'm going to do a reaction during this video, John. God damn it.
No copyright. No copyright.
That's crazy. That's what man's are going on with right now. Wow.
Drake needs to do the same.
You know what it? Yeah.
One of them you could use the heart part 6. You could use that one because the samples weren't clear.
I did that. I did a reaction to that on live and it went through. But that's just more smart moves, man. It's 2024. The internet is helping the battle go through. Fam, I just went on a wormhole of all the different things that are going on with this guy that are like just all these allegations. Like the internet is winning more than friggin' Drake and Kenny.
Yes.
Bro, I'm about to go do one of those. Listen, I'm at the 90-minute mark. I got a couple more stories.
I know.
But yo, plug your podcast and the network, dog.
Down to Earth Podcast Network. Down to Earth Podcast on Spotify, Apple. We got the audios, we got the visuals. We're other podcasts in Toronto, Canada. Respect to Friday. This is an example of unity. This is what Americans do. We need to do more of this in the 6 instead of just fighting each other. You know, no one's perfect, but bless up Friday.
Bless up to yourself, brother.
We love hip hop.